Okay, so on the stage now we have the Northern Neck Middle Peninsula area honor band for high school students, and they're also very excited to play for you. We have another amazing teacher and conductor ready to lead this band. We have Professor Amy Birdsong coming from James Madison University. Professor Birdsong came from a public school background and has a history of high-quality music making and ensemble performances. I encourage you again to read her full bio, which is listed in your program. Please give a warm welcome to Professor Amy Birdsong and the high school area honor band.
you so much. That was a really old piece. We've had lots of conversations with this group, and one of the things we talked about is programming. I try to program something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. And so that is something borrowed and old because it was originally written by Bach. It's not in your program. It's Prelude and Fugue in B-flat major by Johann Sebastian Bach, and it was arranged for band, and band is really relatively new in the world of music. Many of our instruments weren't even created back in Bach's day. So it's a couple hundred years old, and band got to play it, which is fun, and I'm just so proud of them, because yesterday when we tried this, we just get through a couple measures at a time. And not only did they play all these notes that they just saw for the first time yesterday, they play it with such musicianship and beautiful grace. And you sense that they're so polished. So please give them another round of applause. We're going to totally change it up on you, and the next piece we're going to play is by a contemporary composer. I actually went to college with him. His name is Balmages. He writes a lot of music for young people and for really professional groups as well. This piece is called Rhythms and Riffs, and it's a lot of fun where you get to be rhythm section members, and it's just a delight and a total different from the last piece you heard. So please enjoy Rhythms and Riffs.
Thank you.
Fun tune, right? Totally different than the first one. Now we're going to swap it a lot again. So this next piece is by a composer that's very big right now. His name is Randall Standridge, and he writes for middle school and high school bands and a lot of music. So you've probably heard Randall Standridge's music, probably even this year, if you've been to a band concert. This piece is quite a bit different. He wrote similar to, what's the name of the movie you told me before? Pixar's movie about the emotions, the feelings. Inside Out, yeah. So he kind of wrote a collection of music to kind of examine human emotions. And this is one of those pieces. This one's called Fragile. And this is meant to start conversations in which everybody in every household should be having right now about mental health. And not just talking about how we feel, but how we cope and how we get past the feelings. Because it's okay to feel down, it's okay to feel depressed, but it's really great if we can talk about how we learn from those things and how we cope and how we move on and we build towards a better day, because we don't all have good days all the time. And we talked about ways to celebrate small things in life every single day. I told them as you get to be adults, people don't come to concerts and clap for you as much, so you have to celebrate all the small things. Like, hey, I remembered to close my gas cap in my car today. Yes! Those things as adults you appreciate, and that's something I teaching college students. I think that they kind of are used to people being there to celebrate for them, and they have to come and figure out ways to do that for themselves once they turn 18, 19, 21. So we had those great conversations. They love this piece. They would have played it 4 times for you today if I let them. So please enjoy the great work they have done on Fragile. preaching to the choir, but the music classroom is so important for our students of any age. I have 2 children, and I also do sports things, and my kids do sports things, and there is certain value in that, and I do not want to take away anything from that has to offer. But my son had a game yesterday. He played half the game. He did a great job for half the game, so I heard from my husband. But these guys play all the time. There's no bench warmers on this stage. They all play all the time. They're of value, and they're purposeful every second of this music. And that doesn't happen in other places in classrooms and things in or outside of the school system. And they find their purpose, and they find their friends, and they find meaningful relationships, and they find out a lot about themselves in music making. They are playing a second language, a universal language, with each other and communicating in a way that words just don't do. And so I thank you for putting them and allowing them to have this experience. I thank the incredible band directors in this really vast area of Virginia that are training them. The middle school, how outstanding, right? Outstanding job. Mrs. Stone did a fantastic program with you. You guys were very receptive. There's going to be, that's a great future for the people that will be sitting on the stage very soon. Also, if you're a senior, can you stand up? If you're a senior getting ready to graduate, just want to acknowledge these guys. Don't let them stop playing. Please, parents, encourage your kids to keep playing past high school. There's community groups everywhere, anywhere you could possibly think of. There's opportunities for college if they choose that. But this could and should be a part of their ongoing lives, and it's something that they will enjoy forever. Thank you for our hosts and our event chairs, Mr. Heiger, and for the administration for having us here. What a beautiful building. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. So we've been treated so well. So thanks for having us as the conductors. Thanks for having the students. Our last piece that we're going to play for you today is called Presidential Suite. It's written by a Virginia composer. My name is Mike Oare. It's 3 movements that represent 3 of our presidents. So we decided that there are 8 presidents right from Virginia. So you're going to hear music that represents the first movement. I told them I would get this. I sound like not the smartest person on a microphone. Here I'm living up my promise. The first movement is which president? Oh, George Washington, right? And then the second one's Thomas Jefferson, and the third one is James Madison. So, yeah, go Dukes. A little selfish, but it's a great piece. So this is Presidential Suite by Michael Oare. This is the last song of the high school honor band. Thank you for being here today. Thanks again for supporting your high school. Can we get one more applause for your band directors in this area? Privy to a more organized event than this, so I feel especially thankful for all their organization. All right, please enjoy our last piece, and thanks again for being here.
you.